How's our car looking, dude?
Well, we're just getting down to the last finishing touches before we prime it.
Right, okay, we got more problems than that, 940. Somebody out there ain't keeping it straight.
Right.
Somebody out there ain't out there keeping it straight, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go check out the situation.
Guy. Yeah.
Hey, Will, we got a problem out here. Come on, let's go. Michigan guy, Yankee fuck Will. Let's go, bud. Come on. Okay, what the deal is we got Shade Tree Mechanic out there that actually ran out of things to do, so he decided, what can I do, Pete? Help me out. I'm not busy anymore. I need something to do. So I came up with the idea that, well, maybe you can scrap this old piece of shit van that we don't have a title for, and we can take it to the scrap iron yard and possibly get some money out of it. I asked him, why isn't it under the shade tree? And he asked me if I had a key. Now, let's go ahead and get with Larry on it and see what the fuck's really going on stripping a fucking car to take to the scrap iron yard and worrying about keys. So you're up here on the side of the hill in the fucking weeds. I'm not even gonna get close to it because I don't want jiggers. I would recommend you stay away too. Okay. And okay, I'm from Colorado. They're called jiggers.
Get down here in Texas, man.
Okay. And I asked Larry, I'm up there on
Jiggers in Texas are bigger.
Okay. And I'm up there at my shop and I asked him what you were doing, and you told me you were stripping this car down and asked me if I had a key. Are you fucking serious, Larry? We're stripping it down, you're gutting it out. Break that fucking steering column, get that bitch in neutral, roll that motherfucker down here on the hill. Get the fuck out of the way, Will.
There you go.
Okay, Larry?
He's gonna break
If you're gonna strip the car, what does it matter about a fucking key, dude?
Well, I'm not a...
We're stripping it. It's gonna be crushed. It's going to the scrap iron yard. Break that bitch, Dylan. Show them how you illegally break in a car and fuck up shit. There you go. Is it fucking locked? Okay. Can we get it in gear if you pull down on the transmission hard enough? Can you hit it with the hammer in your lap?
This right here.
Something. Get that bitch in fucking gear, dude. There it goes. Hold the brake. All right, I saw the car move. Get that cocksucker. There you go. Let off the brake. It was rolling a minute ago. Is the emergency brake on?
No.
What the fuck, Dylan? There it is. It was just moving. Okay, everybody get over here. Let's give it a little push. We got a flat tire. What the fuck? Gee, looky there. Now we can get under the shade tree and actually do something with this piece of shit instead of working out here in the hot sun, Larry. There you go. Break it. Break it. Motherfucking bitch. It was unlocked, Dylan. It was unlocked until you fucked with it, dude.
Hold on, I got it. Hold on.
Hey, easy, bud. Easy. He wants it sideways.
Let's get some brake action.
He wants to do a wraparound on it. You almost got it busted.
Yeah, I got the keys.
Man, they would have called the cops on you by now.
Okay. Come on back so you can take your foot off the brake.
So you want it just back there, Larry?
No.
What does it matter, dude? You're stripping it down.
Right back into there. I don't want my other stuff messed up.
Larry says he doesn't want his other stuff messed up. Let's go see what kind of stuff he's talking about. What stuff are you talking about, Larry?
Well, anything that's back there.
There's nothing here but junk. It's a junkyard back here under the tree, dude.
Value is in the eye of the beholder.
Shade Tree Junkyard over here, guy. What the fuck? Okay, how's that ignition switch looking, dude?
Man, it was just fucking unlocked.
Well, put it back in reverse and it might go in. Now try it, right there in neutral. See if it moves, see if the steering wheel moves.
It's locked.
Fucking Larry. This is the deal, dude.
Hey, Pete, tell you what. I'm going to hold the camera. You get in there.
You're not a camera guy, dude.
I can yell. I can yell
You're
and
not a
scream at
camera
you.
guy. You're not a camera
Let me
guy.
yell and scream at
No,
you.
no.
Let me yell and
no.
scream at you, and you show us.
That's
how
my
it's done.
job. I'm the third person view guy here. All right, I'm the third person view guy. I'm the one that talks with my hands. My battery's dying out. We gotta go. Good luck, bitch. Get that thing stripped, Larry. We got to go. We gotta go. And that's why we call him Shade Tree fucking Larry, because he's doing shit bass backwards in a state called Texas. We'll see you later. Well, it's that time of the year. Shade Tree Mechanic, Lawnmower Larry, came out of his burrow nest, his hibernation, and he's actually back there doing something on today, the 4th of July. Let's go back there and see what kind of mess he's getting into today. Lawnmower Larry, Shade Tree Mechanic guy, Mr. 4x4 professional himself. Better get her sprayed up good, bud. Them jiggers will bite the hell out of you, John. And I don't think you're in the mood to get jiggers on you. What are you thinking?
Sugars.
Chiggers, jiggers, whatever you call them. Anybody that doesn't know what a chigger is, it's a little microscopic bug that crawls into your skin and is fucking a nightmare to get rid of.
Lays eggs sometimes.
Yeah. You know what they remind me of? Crabs. You ever had crabs, John?
No, I haven't.
I got crabs in a fucking motel one time. You believe that? And it wasn't for what you're thinking. I just rented a motel room one night, and the next couple days later, next thing you know, I had these little bugs crawling all over my arms and the hair. I said, what the fuck are those?
I'd go with that story too. That's a lot more.
Yeah. Keep going, bud. Let's go out there and see what the fuck Larry's doing. So, it's been about, what, 3 years now that Lawnmower Guy Larry turned into Shade Tree Mechanic Larry, about three summers. And he's went through stipulations and trials of different frames and different configurations, and you know, it's just really turning out to be a real fucking nightmare with this guy, because I don't think he really knows what he's doing. He's just out here tinker-toying and, you know, doing nothing. There he is right there. Let's talk with this guy and see what kind of clown act we got going on today. Hey Larry.
Hello, Pete.
What are you doing today, dude, besides nothing?
Oh, that's about it.
What's going on?
Oh, just grabbing some blocks to carry around.
For what?
Trying to build my strength up, man.
Trying to build what?
My strength. Look at all the muscle that I've lost.
Let me ask you a question, dude.
Okay, I got an answer.
Okay. You used to have a Ford on there, then you went ahead and put the Chevy on there.
Someone told me to put a
Okay.
Chevy
Yeah,
in
that's
there.
right. I don't know why you don't keep going with that angle.
Somebody told me to put a Chevy
I don't know
in
why
there.
you're not going with that. You quit. You said, fuck it, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah, it does work.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
No.
Okay? You got to modify the frame. John, come on over here a minute. I see your lawnmower's here. I don't see it doing anything.
Yep, not doing anything.
The lawn needs mowed, Larry.
It does.
Should have done that today instead of this.
Uh,
All right, so what's
wet.
up with your blocks? What are we doing with that? You getting out the blocks? You getting out the jack stands? Where are you working at today?
pull the muscles. Pull the muscles. Look at that. Look at that. Build those muscles up.
Where are you working today, dude?
Up here on this blue car.
He's going on.
What blue car?
This blue car up on the top.
You bought another one?
Yeah.
Man, you bought like 5 or 6 of these things, dude. Okay, let me ask you this. He's bought like 4 fucking different cars and trucks and shit to do this job.
Okay.
Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous, don't you think?
You can always stay on plan if you don't have
Now,
a plan.
I think you were here at the beginning, weren't you, when him and the clown act Darren were back there? And yeah. Wow. Now see, this is the S10. Look what's going on here. This is his S10 Diabolition. That's worse than Frankenstein, dude. Look where the motor is. I told him all he's got to do is chop and cut the frame, splice and dice, and it fucking make it work. He won't do that. He won't fucking do that, John.
What engine is that now?
That's the V6. That's the Chevy V6 with a 700 R4 overdrive right there. Look at that. But he won't do it. It's a nightmare. Let's go up on the hill and see what he's working on now. Come on, John. So now we see Larry stripping another car down. We don't even know what the fuck's going on here. He's just stripping it down and basically doing nothing. What's up, Larry? What are you doing now, dude? Besides working on a hill that's got an incline, and when you take this thing apart and strip it, it's going to start rolling.
It will.
What are you doing under there, bud?
I'm looking right now.
For what?
Bugs. There might be a bug under here, man. I understand that the
Is this a four-wheel drive?
No.
Okay, so what's your plan on this deal? Larry, talk to us, Larry.
I'm taking the body off.
For what?
I want to put this frame. I like this frame. It's
Okay, what about the wiring harness and the steering columns and all this other shit?
all in there.
So you're going to use this steering column right here.
Yep.
You think this steering column's going to work? You're going to go with that firewall. You're going to use all this wire harness, and you're going to go back to what you started with and never got the fucker running. That's basically what you're going to do.
That's it.
Is that right?
That's it. You got that.
Let me guess, Larry.
What?
These are the bucket seats you're going to use too.
No.
You sure about that?
No. I want to use Cadillac seats.
When do you think this is going to actually be running, John?
I told you 5 years. It's 5 years.
Larry?
5 more years. That's all I got left.
5 years, huh?
5 more years.
Huh. How much did you get for this thing, dude?
Gave $100.
$100. So now you got like a junkyard. He's got a fucking junkyard out here, bud. He's got a junkyard out here. Now let me show you something else. Come on over here, John. Come on over. I want to show you something. So we got interior parts piled up right here. Are you looking at this, John? Look at what we got here, dude. All right, just a pile of shit laying here. And then over in this pile, you can see how long it's been sitting here because weeds are growing up around it and just fucking taking over. A pile of body parts that have been sitting here for probably a year. You see what I'm saying here, John? All right, now you can also tell that's from this thing. Now he's already cut the roof skin off of it. I guess he was gonna make a Beverly Hillbillies car out of it and then decided not to. I don't know. But yeah, so there's 2 piles right there. See that? 2 piles. And then if we look right here on his trailer, look what he's got going here, bud. All right. No, this is the 3rd one. This is actually the third sculpture of trying to build a 4x4 1949 Jeepster wagon. Okay, so he's got this thing sitting here. I guess it's ready to go to the scrap iron yard. I don't fucking know. It's been on the trailer for about 9 months. Yeah, I don't want to walk all the way back there. I'm just going to zoom into it. But you see that other thing, that old Ford there that's got the front end missing on it? And next to that other fucking piece of shit on the trailer that's been in process for 20 years? Yeah, that thing. But anyway, look at that other Ford that's sitting there. That was another plan of execution that never happened. So that's another one that he's got sitting there. Do you see that?
So he's refining his plan.
I don't know what he's doing, dude. But that thing there is basically the same thing as what's going on up here with the one he's working on now. Now, you see this piece of shit right here? This was left on my property, and I told Larry, I said, hey, you want to scrap that thing out? We can make some money. If you strip it down and gut it out and chop it, we'll go ahead and haul it off. And you know what he did with it? He cut the front end off, took the motor and tranny out, and you know what this is now? This is the shade tree storage unit. This is the professional shade tree. He doesn't want to get rid of it because he says it's good to store stuff in.
Lawn art.
Let's go ahead and look inside and see what he's got stored in it. And if you look right here, he's got more junk stored inside the junk van. It's a junk trailer that's got storage in it for junk. Look at all these parts that he's got here that he said he's not going to use. He's got 2 steering columns in there. I don't know what the fuck those are for. I know that's a tilt steering out of a GM. That's the steering column I'd use. This one's probably out of this van. All right, he's got the seats in, but I don't see no storage going on. All I see is a van sitting here with seats and a front end missing, John. All right. And then if you take a quick walk around the block here, did you hear what I said? A quick walk around the block, bud. Because this is getting so big. Oh, I forgot that pile over there. Look at that pile over there under that shade tree. That's his stuff too. But he's got a storage unit to store it all in, bud.
I thought this was the storage unit.
Those are storage units. I don't understand why he's not using those. But anyway, you see the program here? Do you see what's going on here, bud? Do you see the situation? It's a pattern, John. It's a pattern. A pattern that says, I'm never gonna finish this project. I don't care if I do or not. It's something for me to do on hot days in the summertime in Texas that's about 120 degrees, sweating my nutsack off. That's what it is. All right? But he's not working on the shade tree now because he's scrambled up there in camouflage, working amongst all the other junkyard cars. In the jigger pile. There you go. He's working in the jigger pile, bud. Do you think this thing's ever going to have anything done to it, John? Just between you and me.
Well, I think you're right in that. I don't think he's interested in finishing.
I don't really
as much
think he
as
is.
He's just having fun.
I think he's just, you know, turning bolts and turning wrenches and really doesn't give a shit about even trying to get it running.
Right.
I mean, after all this work, don't you think that you'd at least want to see it try to get done? Just a little bit. Huh?
It's hard to understand people.
He's been on this thing for 3 or 4 years, John. 3 or 4 fucking years. You know that. You've been here.
Well, stainless steel bolts.
Wow. At least those won't rust out.
Right.
Well, let's go up there and see if he wants to go to Super Salad with us. Might as well check that out and see what's going on with that. So the real question is he going to finish this thing, or is he just going to, you know, play around with it? Throw your comments below. Let us know what you're thinking about it. And hopefully we can get some real answers out of this psychological babble of a build job that you call it that, you know, should have been done 30 years ago because he's actually been working on it for 30 years. It's a 30-year fucking project. Is there something funny down there, Larry?
Yeah.
Now let me ask you a question. You going over to Super Salad with us today?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna meet. Where are we gonna meet?
We're not. We're gonna take my truck.
Oh.
Okay, so what's going on over here with your cinder blocks and your jack fucking wrench and all this? What's going on today?
Well, see if this wrench would just be just a little bit longer, it would fit up in there, and I
Wow.
but it's not.
You've been laying on the ground here for like 3 hours, Larry, looking at it.
I know.
In the jigger pile.
That's it, man.
Wow. I don't know if I want you in my truck. You might drag all the fucking jiggers inside the truck, John.
That's right.
Son of a bitch.
He thinks they're jiggers.
I think we ought to take his truck. You know, since he's the one crawling around in the mud and the dirt and all the slime, I think we should take his truck instead of mine.
Let's take the Jeep.
That's a good idea. Hey Larry, John said we ought to take the Jeep over too. You want to do that?
We can do the Flintstone action.
We can do the Flintstone action. You can push me and John around.
Y'all can run and I can steer.
Yeah, sure thing. All right, I'm ready to eat, bud, anytime you are. So let's get going. Let's rock and roll and good luck. Wow, I just witnessed so much hard labor going on there out in this Texas heat that I actually worked up an appetite just thinking about it. I think I'm gonna go over to Super Salad, get me something to eat for refreshing, and think about, you know, finishing projects and not starting them unless you want to finish them, because if you don't finish them, it's not really a project at all. It's just something to keep you busy and do, and keep you from sitting on the couch and being a couch potato. So you tell me, is it a project? Is it a project? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Shade Tree Larry to the rescue. That's all I can say.